Hello from wherever you're viewing this, if in a group or just looking for resources. I'm here today to present to you a wonderful person looking to make the world better, the abilities VR has in the field of mental health, whether that be assessment or treatment. I have two main points that I'd like to bring to you, and then I'll go over some more generalized studies at the end, so if the first two things don't help you, please wait till then. To start off, I'll be talking about what VR is, then move into how VR can help in release of dopamine while promoting healthy habits, then into how VR can help as a form of exposure therapy, and wrap up the information by talking about it more generally. So if you don't have a use for the first 2 points, please stay till then. First, VR in the sense that is being used here is expected to be a head-mounted display that is supposed to immerse the participants into the virtual setting and have a sense of interactivity with the virtual world. I want to start off and talk about some research done by Sang, Po, Lee, and Gao in 2018, where they looked at VR as a way to enhance exercise as a treatment for people with depression and anxiety. I looked at the assessment that was made about two of the studies, with both taking a mode of exercise and enhancing the experience using VR. One of these being an exercise bike and one being a treadmill. In both of these, it was concluded that adding VR was equal to or had an increase in the amount of effectiveness it had. With these studies, I think of fitness games built for the hardware, such as Beat Saber, and think about how even these could be great for getting exercise and activating the reward pathways. With these all considered, it is also brought up how more research should be done, but the studies so far have shown that this type of use for VR is effective. Next on the topic is how similar to Seng et al. In 2018 looked at VR involvement of an existing part of this field. Gega in 2017 found some research on VR in the use of exposure therapy. In this, she talked about how a real-world exposure simulation is harder to come by or make. With VR, it allows for the participants to feel immersed in the virtual world. In this world, many elements can be controlled, from population density to how severe the stimulus is. It is also brought up how the participant perceives the stimuli. Knowing it isn't real allows them to be more open to it, but the exposure they get allows them to use it in a real scenario. Those are a focused view of some situations, but research done by Freeman, Riev, Robinson, Heller, Clark, Spanling, and Slatter in 2017, and Giordin, Grindle, Warden, and Bolus in 2018 have looked at the wide picture, still finding less than hoped for research. They found in many areas that the use of VR helps assessment, treatment, and theory development. These bring up both points made before, but also talk about other mental health issues, such as eating disorders, stress, and even looking at substance abuse. And in Jordan et al.'s research from 2018, there was an interesting case found for depression. In this, the participants dealt with a virtual crying baby. Participants gave it compassionate messages. Then, the participants became the virtual baby and received those words. The best part is that the study found this to work, showing the wide range of use for VR in mental health. And with follow-up meetings, they found in many cases the effectiveness to be long-term. Now, let it be said that the field doesn't have as much research as what would be sought for. The research that I have found is showing signs that VR is a future device in the field of mental health. With all of this, there is a bright outlook on how VR can be used, with it becoming cheaper, more commercial, and more technologically advanced. In this, I am bringing it to you so it is on your mind and maybe you can talk to people and maybe provide some evidence to this growing field. Thank you for listening and thank you for wanting to help others.